So welcome to Shanti Meditation for Beginners.
Добро пожаловать на программу по Шанти медитации для начинающих.
So today's topic is why any meditation awakens to the positive state.
Тема сегодняшнего занятия – это почему любое занятие медитацией помогает нам пробудиться к более высоким состояниям.
So first thing, the positive state is our peace, harmony, happiness, wisdom.
Те позитивные состояния, которые мы имеем в виду, это наш мир, наше спокойствие, наше счастье, наша мудрость.
You see that we are, as a human being, thinker and have discriminative ability.
Мы, как человеческие существа, мы имеем такую способность думать, имеем способность различать.
So you wake up in the morning and your mind is lazy.
Например, вы просыпаетесь утром, и ваш ум ленив.
Now see, the lazy mind is unhappy mind.
И если ум ленив, то это такой ум несчастен.
It goes back to its past habits and attitude.
Ленивый ум всегда возвращается к своим прошлым привычкам, занятиям.
So you woke up in the morning, you are lazy, and mind is saying, "Oh no, let me sleep little more."
То есть вы просыпаетесь утром, ум находится в состоянии лени, и он говорит вам, может еще немножко поспать.
You don't sleep, you are still awake, and your mind goes into the memory lane and says, "Oh, I'm not well."
На самом деле вы уже не спите, вы уже в состоянии бодрствования, но ум блуждает, он возвращается в какие-то прошлые воспоминания, он говорит вам, что все не так хорошо, вы себя плохо чувствуете и так далее.
And after an hour, when you wake up, then your mind is excited. I have to do a lot of things, I cannot do it, and you are stressed.
И затем, спустя какое-то время, может быть час, ваш ум все-таки окончательно просыпается и начинается активность ума. Вы начинаете осознавать, сколько вещей вам нужно сделать мгновенно, и у вас начинается стресс от этого.
So meditation or mindfulness means that I should become aware what the mind is doing to me.
И если мы говорим о медитации, то это значит, что мы постоянно должны осознавать то, чем занимается ум, что он делает сейчас.
And what are those positive steps now? Peace is my essential nature. Happiness is within me.
И такое осознание, оно должно себя включать, осознание того, что мир есть моя истинная природа, что счастье находится внутри меня.
So remember, peace is all a matter of choice.
Всегда помните, что ваш внутренний мир – это есть последствие вашего выбора.
You don't choose laziness, you don't choose craziness.
Вы не выбираете сознательно быть ленивым или быть сумасшедшим.
But we always choose peace and happiness in our life.
Вместо этого мы всегда должны выбирать мир и счастье в своей жизни.
So that is the first thing to contemplate and think and choose peace.
Это первое, над чем стоит серьезно задуматься, с тем, чтобы всегда выбирать, осознанно выбирать мир и счастье.
So a lot of people, they say, "Oh, let me do meditation practice," and the moment they close their eyes, it becomes very difficult for them.
Очень много людей говорят, ну хорошо, я вот сейчас займусь практикой медитации, но когда они закрывают глаза, медитация очень сложно им дается.
Understand a very important point. The moment you decide to treat the path of meditation, you start thinking of positive states.
Но запомните одну вещь, когда вы принимаете осознанное решение начать двигаться по пути медитации, то вы принимаете и все те позитивные состояния мира, спокойствия и счастья.
So you are thinking followed by the practice, the experiences helps the brain to change.
Поэтому ваше осознание того, что с медитацией придут эти состояния, помогает вашему уму измениться.
Science says this is deep brain stimulation.
Наука говорит, что это явление называется глубокой стимуляцией мозга.
So positive state is different from thinking according to Eastern psychology.
Поэтому простое мышление, оно отличается от позитивного мышления в соответствии с древней индийской наукой.
But it begins with the thinking.
Но все равно все начинается с обычного размышления.
For example, you say, okay, Guruji, I'm coming to USA to you.
Например, вы говорите, что вот я буду заниматься вместе с Гуруджи.
And the next moment your mind visualizes everything. Driving to the airport, boarding the plane, reaching the airport, driving again to my home.
Вы говорите, что вот я сейчас приеду к Гуруджи и буду у него заниматься. И в следующий момент ваш ум рисует то, как вы это будете делать, как вы будете садиться в автомобиль, идти ехать в аэропорт, потом лететь на самолете, приезжать к нему домой.
What about when you start thinking, I'm sick, I have a pain, I'm lazy?
Вы также можете подумать, что вы больны, или у вас что-то там болит, или вам лень сейчас чем-то заниматься.
So your mind starts thinking and visualizing, oh, you are already on the bed, you are sick, you cannot move, and you are gone.
И если ум увлекается такими мыслями, то тогда он все больше и больше их усиливает, и вы уже не способны чем-то заниматься.
Take care of everything at the physical level, but at the mental level, how dare the sickness can ever come to my life? Why? Because the self is full of peace and happiness.
Занимайтесь своим физическим состоянием, держите свое физическое тело в порядке, но на ментальном уровне всегда задавайте себе вопрос, как может какая-то там боль или какая-то болезнь вмешиваться в мою жизнь, ведь мое истинное я находится у меня внутри, и оно не может быть затронуто болезнью.
So the Shanti meditation, the way I have designed, it is higher mindfulness practice.
Поэтому Шанти медитация, если следовать тому способу, как Гуруджи его преподает, то это есть высшая практика осознанности.
They are fundamental steps.
В ней есть фундаментальные шаги.
Even one step is enough.
Даже одного шага достаточно.
Yesterday I had one student who asked me, oh, you always tell us to be aware of the breath, and I said, let us do Shanti meditation without any breath awareness today.
На одном из занятий Гуруджи один ученик спросил, почему вы нас постоянно заставляете держать осознанность или осознавать постоянно дыхание. И тогда Гуруджи сказал, давайте сегодня будем делать шанти-медитацию без какой-либо осознанности на дыхании.
the masses is clear that no step is essential when you are into that state of meditation.
Нужно понять, что нет такого шага в медитации, в подготовке к медитации, который был бы необходим или без него нельзя было бы обойтись, если вы находитесь уже в состоянии медитации.
Take an example, you want to sleep, you check your bed, you check your pillow, you check your temperature, you switch off the light.
Например, возьмите такой пример, когда вы ложитесь спать, вы подготавливаете свою постель, вы проверяете, там, все ли в порядке, потушите свет, проверяете температуру и так далее.
But when you are in deep sleep, are you aware of the bed, light, room, color? Nothing.
Но если вы уже погрузились в глубокий сон, то вам ведь все это уже не нужно. Вы не осознаете ни комнату, ни постель вашу, ни подушку, ни температуру.
So every step is essential when you start meditating.
Поэтому по аналогии с этим в медитации, каждый шаг, он необходим до того момента, как вы начинаете медитировать.
And when you are in a meditative state, nothing is necessary.
А если вы уже в состоянии медитации, то там уже нет никакой необходимости, нет ничего, чтобы было необходимо.
Again, remember, meditation is the fourth state of the consciousness that awakens the positive states present within.
Всегда помните, что медитация является четвертым состоянием сознания, которое пробуждает позитивное мышление и позитивное отношение к тому, что мы являемся, наше счастье является у нас внутри.
Just become aware, we all live in a waking state, sleep state, dream state. There comes the fourth state, that is meditation.
Помните, что мы можем жить в трех различных состояниях: в состоянии бодрствования, в состоянии сна, в состоянии мечтания, и существует также четвертое состояние сознания, которое называется медитацией.
Watch this today's videos, listen to the talk again and again.
Сегодняшнее видео, сегодняшнее занятие Гуруджи рекомендует послушать еще раз, посмотреть еще раз и несколько раз его даже послушать и посмотреть.
Can there be a wave without ocean?
Может ли быть волна без океана?
You remove the ocean, there is no wave.
Если убрать океан, то тогда и волн не будет.
There is no tsunami, there is no storm.
Возможен, если убрать океан, невозможно цунами, невозможен шторм.
Go little deeper, can there be an ocean without water?
Если еще глубже посмотреть, то может ли быть океан без воды?
You have an Atlantic Ocean, you have a Pacific Ocean, you have Mediterranean Sea.
Есть различные океаны, есть Тихий океан, есть Средиземное море, есть Атлантический океан и так далее.
Know that there is no American water, there is no Ukrainian water, there is no Indian water. Water is one.
Но мы также должны понимать, что нету такой воды, которая бы принадлежала, скажем, Америке или Украине или Индии. Вода, она всем принадлежит.
So you, me, Dennis, Herman, Sasha, Kate are nothing but the waves in the ocean.
И если брать конкретные личности, тех, кто сейчас слушает Гуруджи, то мы являемся ничем иным, как волнами на поверхности океана.
And this ocean is nothing but different names and forms.
А этот океан есть не что иное, как набор различных имен и форм.
If there is no peace, happiness, and wisdom as like water, we will not exist.
Если бы не было такого мира, такого счастья, такой мудрости, которая была бы как вода в океане, то нас бы всех не существовало.
Wave, ocean, water.
Волна, океан и вода.
That is the journey to the meditation. We go deeper, deeper, deeper.
Это есть направление пути медитации. Мы идем все глубже, глубже и глубже.
Let us start.
Давайте начнем.
Close your eyes gently. Sit or lie down in any position. In any position, any state. You know, people misunderstand we have to sit in lotus posture. After 2 minutes, you start thinking, you experience pain, and then your mind says meditation is very difficult because you complicate. So, sit in any posture or lie down with eyes closed. I always say relaxed, steady, and happy position of the body. Let us examine and experience the relaxed state at present. Pay attention to my words. Look at the neck joint. You, in the first step, you're not doing anything at all. Undoing, unlearning is the way of meditation or mindfulness. And see the practical example of this. So you are looking at the neck joint. You feel some discomfort. So what you do, you undo discomfort. How? You adjust and align, and then you move into a comfortable state. You are relaxed. We are not, don't think of doing anything. And shoulder joints, if there is any discomfort, undo, unlearn. That's all. You feel the sensation and you are relaxed. I extended this preparatory step for 20 minutes yesterday to that student of mine. And I said, you have done this mindfulness. So when he returned, he said, wow, I feel so relaxed. You did not tell me to be aware of the breath. And we are moving slowly to a little higher practices. The hip joints, you feel the sensation. Sensation tells you there is a discomfort. What should undo it? Knee joints, you feel the sensation. You become aware. What you have to do, nothing, undo it. The entire body is relaxed and comfortable. Undoing is the way. So first point is done. Remember, my friends, when you are more attentive and aware in the preparatory step, that preparatory step becomes one of the finest and the biggest step in any meditation practice. Why? because the mind does not complicate. Look at the steadiness. Understand the significance and maintain your awareness. Any movement in the body is caused by the mind. Any movement in the car is caused by you. If you do not put your key in the car, you do not start the engine, nothing happens. So look at the entire body, experience the steadiness in the body. Why? Body is like a car. You have left the car outside when you have started doing the journey into meditation, isn't it? Leave the body like a car. But it doesn't mean you will not experience different sensations. Then what? Continue to experience that. Third point is happy state. Who told you not to be happy here and now with me? Obviously your mind. Which mind? Lazy mind, crazy mind, wandering mind. No, but I have a lot of thoughts. What should I do? Be happy. I have a lazy mind. What should I do? Be happy. So when you remain in a happy state, your wandering, lazy, and the crazy mind tends to dissolve. That is the key. But if you start working and fighting with the mind, you have started doing something, you will miss the practice. You know, mindfulness is so popular as a word, but people miss the practice. They enjoy relaxation, no doubt, but they may not reach to that state of mindfulness. That is why we have designed the Shanti meditation for the beginners. Where we are going, look inside the heart, where we are going. So there are many ways to infuse your mind with an intent. Where I'm going? Nowhere. I'm going within. 2 answers. Pick up any answer that will help you to move into the effortlessness. I'm moving within. I'm discovering the peace and happiness within. Peace and happiness are my essential nature. It lies within me. And during this journey, I'm going to discover peace and happiness. So anything will work. That is what we did talk, the positive states. We have done this step also. Now understand the basic fundamental of any meditation, of all mindfulness practices, is going within, living within, awakening within. And that is why we start with the authentic principle that is known as dharana. Where I'm going, Ukraine. So some people are happy with it. Oh, Ukraine, that's good. That is a part of the Eastern Europe. But the other is more aware. Where in Ukraine? Then I say Poltava. Dharana is that awareness where you keep your attention intact. that you are discovering peace and filtering out that is not required. Let us understand and practice. Become aware of the room where you are taking this journey of Shanti meditation. So the moment you become aware of the room, you are aware of the articles in the room, the bed or the chairs in the room, and other things. Do we need that in meditation? No. See that. Then, okay, let me become aware of the space all around the head and the neck. Is it sufficient? Yes. Because that space confines the territory of the mind and silently withdraws the mind from outside to inside. That happens naturally. Become aware of the right arm and the space all around the right arm. There is a space. There is a right arm. And the right arm is relaxed, steady, in that state of happiness. How can I be happy? I have a lot of thoughts in my mind. Is it really a truth? No. Recognize that. Look at the left arm, the space all around, and the left arm, relaxed, steady, and happy hour, happy moment. Look at the rib cage, the space all around, and the stillness. Look at the belly and the space all around the belly. You actually perceive what the space, where all around the belly, maybe 3 to 6 inches. So you see that you have filtered all the articles present in the room. How you filter? Not making an effort. Right leg, the space all around the right leg, space all around the right leg. So first thing, natural filtering, because you are aware of this space and in the relaxed, steady, and a happy state. Are you really doing anything? No. You're undoing. Left leg, the space all around the left leg, relaxed and steady, and a happy moment with the space all around the left leg. Become aware of the entire body and the space all around. You know, when your mind, I would say conditioned mind, looks at the space all around your body, it realizes It discovers the wandering, lazy, and the crazy mind. And when it realizes there is nothing to be done, this step is done. Second, next step I say pratyahara. That is again the basic fundamental. Pratyahara means prati-ahar. Prati-ahar means that you're asking me, where is the glass of water? So I don't not only remember, but I don't pay attention that you have said water. I say, here is a coffee. That is pratyahar. But we follow that with awareness, where we need not to do anything. You asked me a glass of water, but I don't pay attention to it. Why? Understand a particular habit or addiction. In addiction and a particular habit, that the object of that sense organ overpowers the senses and the mind. But we have the ability, even if it overpowers, we say, okay, you cover me with a blanket, but I can still be aware of myself. You don't cover me with a blanket, I'm still aware of it. You know, that sense of awareness comes through this step. And what exactly we follow? See that. Head in the neck, space, sensation is already there. You simply pay attention to the head and the neck and just be there. In the background, you are aware of the space like a blanket over the head and the neck. And it is done. My friend, Shanti meditation is a higher mindfulness where you do nothing. Right arm, be there on the right arm and experience. If the sensation deepens, you experience the stillness, you are there. That's all. Is your mind still thinking of doing something? Then it is a crazy mind. It is a wandering mind. You did not follow the first 4 steps of preparatory, of an intention, of the dharana, and this is pratyahara. But look at the right leg, what it is. Okay, the space is there. I'm not worried about the space because I have to discover peace and happiness. So I'm there where? On the right leg. I'm just there. Sensation deepens and experience of the stillness dawns. Left leg. Left leg. Sensation. Stillness is there. The entire body from the top of the head to the 2 toes. Are we doing anything? No. The moment you start doing something, your lucky mind returns. What is that lucky mind? It's lazy mind, crazy mind, wandering mind. Then that mind says, oh, I have already been doing all these things. What the heck you are doing here now? And then you complain, no, I had a lot of thoughts. We are going a little deeper every week. Okay. Look inside the head and the neck and be there. The intent of peace and happiness is with you all the time. Three things are there: thinker, feeler, and perceiver, the experiencer. That is how a human being works unconsciously and habitually. Look inside the head and the neck and just be there. Oh, just an awareness of the peace. Now pick up the feeling at this moment. You will remember those who practice a very habitual way of mindfulness. They talk of the sensations and they talk of the experience. I'm looking at you. This is perceiver. I feel and sense you are here. And before that, a non-verbal awareness is there. Look inside the heart. The heart inside, there is a space. There is a space. And in that space, just feel the sensation. Whatever the sensations you are experiencing here and now. So the perceiver also returns. It says, okay, I see the space, but I'm feeling good. We are going a little deeper. Look inside the belly. Space. Feel. Feel whatever is the feeling. Sometimes the feeling will go to the head, to the right arm, or to the left leg, or to any part of the body. Feeling tingling. Okay. Sensation. Okay. Stillness. Okay. Darkness. Okay. Why? We are not meditating to change any sensation. I believe you are clear. Are you still aware of the relaxed, steady, and happy moment? Are you aware of the sensation and the stillness in the body? Perceiver. Are you aware of the heart within? My friends, maintain your awareness and take a journey with me. Now, look inside the head. There is a total darkness, like I take you to a room that is totally dark, and I ask you, what do you see? And you say, oh, I don't see anything, there is a total darkness. Pay attention. So when you say to me that I don't see anything, there is no object to be seen, because there is no object, there is no I-ness also. Clear? Now you look inside the head, there is a total darkness. What do you see? Nothing. But one thing is clear, even in that darkness, you see yourself. That is why you say, I see nothing. You are already there. Become aware of that. If you start thinking, it will complicate. If you do not think and see yourself in that space, you are already there. Language may not help, but still, I can point out. In reality, there is no object. When there is no object, the mind does not create I-ness. So there is no I-ness of the mind, there is no object. What is that state? Mindfulness. But there is an awareness, there is a constant experience of the relaxed, steady, stillness, happy moment. Everything is there. What is not there? The I that is created by the mind. When it is not there, the object is also not there. So when I say it is not there, that simply means the mind is not entering into relationship with your bed, with your computer screen, with your computer, with feeling, with sensation, with thoughts. No relationship. Freedom. That is why we say meditation aims at freedom. I can see this is a bit a higher practice, so-called. We are doing it on practice. Look at the breath. And that is a big challenge to me. When I see people not going there, then I return to the same traditional mode. Look at the breath. Breath goes in and out. Feel the sensation of the breath. Do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Here you see the mind has an object. What is that object? The breath. And then we say to the mind that don't return to its old habit. Do not change it. So the mind pays attention of not doing anything. But to engage the mind, we understand that the breath going in and out and feeling the sensation continues. Yesterday, a student said, "Oh, if I'm counting the breath, then am I progressing? Am I counting the breath correctly? Then I'm that are pretty lower states. We have done it hundreds of times. Here you see the breath is going in. There is something in you who says, yes, I know the breath is going in. Coming out, something in you says, yes, I know the breath is coming out. Something in you says, oh yes, I feel the sensation of the breath going in. Sensation of the breath coming out. You see, that duality remains. And unnecessarily. The message is totally different of breath awareness, and we take it differently. That's why we don't progress. Yes, we relax, no doubt. Relaxation is a byproduct of any meditation. And then the same something inside his nose says, oh yes, I'm not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. So you are engaged in duality, division. No doubt the state of breath awareness is deeper, but it is not an end. Drop the awareness of the breath. Look inside the head in the state of the darkness. Do you see anything now? Are you aware of yourself? Yes. Be there. You see yourself. That is enough. Deep inside. In the background of your experience of relaxed, steady, and happy state. Done. Done. That is the key. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now we will share our experiences. You can share it on the YouTube, you can share here on the text message, or you can open it and talk to me. So bring your awareness on the right palm, your awareness on the left palm. Lift both the palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences. Bring the hands down. You can write down on your chat message. You can talk to me. Oh, I didn't see Arman. That's good. Namaste. And how are you now? Kate, Dennis, Sasha, and yes, I don't see that who are watching and doing the practice online. But it is okay, you can share your experiences. So how are you today? Based on your experiences, I will customize the program next week. Kate, how are you? Armin, how are you? Dennis, how are you? And those who are watching on the YouTube. I just opened the YouTube also. So, how are you? Are you sharing your experiences or still in? Kate writes, thank you, Guruji. In the beginning, it was hard to relax when we felt the darkness inside the head tend to plunge into deep inside. Yes, that is going to happen. That's a good experience. Yes, Armin. It seemed like the meditation ended very quickly, like the previous session. I was able to relax and keep my mind inside. It's a wonderful, Dennis writes it, it's a wonderful experience. Yes, the state of timelessness. We go beyond the time and the space, and that's why we feel as if the session ended very quickly. Wonderful state. We are progressing. So even on the YouTube, you're listening to me, you can share your experiences. Nothing to hide. You have to be totally open, straight, blunt. Because that will help redesign and recustomize and personalize your programs for your own benefit. So anyone more? No, even if you write, my mind was wandering in meditation. You need not to shy about it. You can write it. Yes, I'm waiting for a few more minutes. In the meantime, I'm talking. In the total darkness of a room, you don't see any object. When you don't see, the I-ness is not there. But one thing is sure, that who says I don't see anything? You. And who is this you? If you are aware of that, without any thinker, you are in the state of mindfulness. Did you understand that? Right. Thank you, Guruji. Today, hard mood. Hard mood comes from where? Wandering mind. You are not the mind. So perhaps you lost awareness of that. But it is okay. Continue the journey. So that is all for today. We'll meet again next week at the same time for another session.